What's up, and welcome to Unspoken Conversations. I'm James Crow, and here we talk about issues and situations that are in plain sight. Things that people hate to talk about, but it needs to be said, from relationships, families, friends, and life. Our goal is to shed light and understanding so that just maybe we can start to rebuild relationships, families, and ultimately, our communities. What's up, guys, and welcome back. In this episode, I want to talk about broken women. Now, follow me and pay attention. It's going to be a lot of women that don't like what I'm saying in the beginning. But if you listen to the whole thing, you'll understand what I'm saying, and I'll bring it back around so that it actually makes sense and you know what to watch out for. Pay attention. Just watch, though. Broken women are the easiest women for a man to take advantage of. The easiest ones. And let me tell you why. Her insecurities makes it easy for her to latch on to something new and great. It makes it easy for her to latch on to something that she hasn't had for a long time. So think about that. You got this new guy that you just bumped into, and he's cute. He might have a little bit of money, have a little bit of swag, and it's cute. In the beginning, it's cute. But the moment this guy sees a little bit of insecurities, a little bit of flaws inside you, your actions tells it all. If you want to get out there and you want to live it up in the club and all that, your actions show your level of what you've had to deal with in your life. Your actions show all this shit. We know. When I say we, I'm talking about men know, but guys know too. And a guy who knows broken women will use this to his advantage. The moment he starts to see that you lack a little bit of something, you came from a broken household, you came from daddy issues, you had this and this. The moment a guy sees this, it makes it easy for him to run it up on you and sell you a dream, tell you all these things that makes you really want to be there, makes you love and what they call love bombing. Yep. Make you fall in love with him, make you really, really love this dude. And the next thing you know, you stuck on this guy that ain't worth a damn. And he was never there to stay anyway. So you got to understand this. You got to understand what's going on, ladies. A lot of times you'll put yourself in a position and then you'll put yourself in a position here. And then you'll run into a guy who can see and feel your pain and your trauma. And he'll use that to his advantage because all he got to do is tell you everything good. All he got to do is tell you everything sweet, nice, whisper in your ear. Think about this. Excuse me. In the early days of pimping, right? Pimping. What a pimp would do is he would break a chick. He would break her. He would tell her all these good things, and then he ripped the rug from underneath her, right? If you understand what's going on, what I'm saying would make sense. It'll make sense to you. So if you think about it, the same type of dude, that type of dude, this type of dude, right? The one that hears your insecurities, the one that sees your flaws and your problems, the same dude, the moment he detects this, he can build you up just to rip you down. I ain't gonna say rip you down. I don't mean tear you down, but he can build you up to get in because these guys ain't out here. They ain't on that pimp shit. They're not on the pimp shit that they used to be real out here. They're not on that. But these guys will get in and they can get from you. They can take from you. They can just be in your house, in your car, taking your tax money, all this nonsense. These guys can do all this nonsense because they fed on your weakness. So ladies, you need to, there's something inside you that you might need to tighten up so that the men that you're attracting ain't the men that's taking advantage of you. And a lot of women don't understand you're being taken advantage because you're literally attracting these men. And a lot of y'all's going to be like, no, I don't attract this. I don't. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You don't believe me? Why do you think it's always the same type of dude? Nobody's throwing them at you. It's the same type of dude that keeps coming towards you. The same type of dude. Whatever happened with the last guy, Joe Schmo, is the same guy from Samity Blam. It's the same dude. Same issues, same drama, same bullshit. And again, If you understand the law of attraction, that's all it is. You are attracted to a certain type, and this certain type keeps coming to you. You know what I'm saying? There's a saying that says what you don't learn with Jacob, you will learn with Paul. What you don't learn with Paul, you will learn with. Let me get out of that. Anyway, what I'm saying is if you have flaws and insecurities, you might want to work on yourself just long enough till you can fix your insecurities. And once you get your insecurities in order, then maybe you can get out there and date, and you can identify this. You can track it. You can see it in real time so that a person can't take advantage of you. But if you're broken, you have a tendency to like and love all the things that are the opposite of what you normally know. You have a tendency to like and love those things. But once the honeymoon stage wears off and you start to get comfortable, you'll notice this ain't what it really was. You get what I'm saying? But now you're in it. You're in it. You waist deep now. You can't get out of it. You get what I'm saying? At this point is usually when y'all done fell in love with a person and you realize this the wrong fucking dude. He was a liar. He was a cheater. He had hella hoes. He had a bunch of bullshit. He really didn't care about you. So the only time he was giving you was his time when he wanted to give you his time. You get what I'm saying? Y'all got to understand this. You got to understand this. Once you see it, you shouldn't be able to unsee it. And you should be able to be like, yeah, this dude's the same type of dude as the last dude. I don't know how I attracted him. I thought I was healed from the type of bullshit. You got to see it. Until you see it and you get it, you're going to keep attracting the same type of dudes. It's just what it is. And if you actually like that type of dude, you are the problem, not them, not those guys. They're coming to you because it's what you like. Like attracts like. A law of attraction. The universe says your wish is my command. The Bible says you can speak a thing into existence. It's all the same. It's all the same. Law of attraction. It's all the same. Doesn't matter who sent the message. It's all the same. So ladies, be careful. Be careful. If you're broken, if you got some brokenness inside of you, figure out what it is. See somebody, talk to the right people to get your shit fixed. Seriously. Talk to the right people to get your shit fixed, because it's some guys waiting to tear you down. Waiting to tear you down. If you don't know what it looks like, if you don't know what I'm saying, a narcissist would have fun with you. A broken woman, and a lot of you women know exactly what I'm talking about when I say a narcissist will have fun with you, because you don't have to deal with a narcissist. Now, if I'm lying, right? I feel like I got a hair on me. If I'm lying, if you're broken and you know what a narcissist feels like, you know what a narcissist looks like, you done been with a narcissist. If I'm lying, how are you this person and then already dealt with that? But I'm lying. I don't know you. I don't know the dude that you've been with. But I know damn well, if you're a broken woman, most likely you done dealt with a narcissist. Bet money. Bet money. And you don't have to be 100% broken. You ain't got to be completely broken. You could just have some insecurities about yourself. You could have some insecurities about yourself. And those insecurities will allow wrong people and bad people to come into your life, and you don't spot the red flags. Why? Because shit looks cute. Shit looks good in the beginning. And they can hide under certain covers. They can hide in the shadows. And when they hide in them certain shadows, what happens when them shadows is gone? You see the real shit. That's how them narcissists was able to sneak through the cracks and pop up. Got you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be able to see this shit. You have to be able to see it, but you cannot see it if you're not working on yourself. You got to be able to work on yourself. And I, like I said, I know some of y'all gonna get mad at me, and don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Just identify what I'm saying. See what you can do for yourself so that you don't fall into the same type of bullshit again. If not, if you can't figure that out, you're going to keep going through the same shit over and over and over and over again. I'm sure if you have insecurities, I'm sure if you're broken in any way, what you done went through ain't the first time you went through it, unless you had to deal with it for a long period of time. But I'd be willing to bet money that if you've dealt with a narcissist, you've dealt with two. I'd be willing to bet, because it's I ain't gonna say it comes in pairs and comes in threes. That's not the message I'm saying. What I'm saying is if there's any type of brokenness or insecurity, that wrong person that came to you, they hit it in the beginning, and you got attracted to the things that they were doing to hide those bad things. You got attracted to what they was doing to hide those things. So when that second person came around, same rules apply. You got attracted to the method. You got attracted to the things that they were doing to hide all those shadows and all those red flags. Once the red flags came out, you'd be like, hold up, wait a minute, this ain't the same person. They lie now. They do this. They turn everything around on me. They're blaming me for their fuck ups. They act like I don't. They're gaslighting. They think I don't know. That's that narcissistic shit. Those are those narcissistic traits. But the brokenness and the insecurity within you is where the shit came from.
What did he say?
So if you again, you need to see this, ladies. You need to see this. These fucked up men ain't coming to you out of nowhere. These fucked up men, they're not coming from nowhere. They come in because it's like a wolf in a distance, and they can spot exactly the one that they need, the slowest one in the pack. I'm not calling you slow. I'm not calling you slow. But a wolf out there who's on the hunt can find the weakest one, the slowest one, and it'll get you. It'll get you. Your insecurities, your flaws that you look at, that you call flaws, the shit that you don't like about you. Those men that ain't worth a damn, they see that shit, and they'll build you up. And by building you up, it makes you think that they really care. Let's do this. Let's talk about this for a second. All right. What is something that most women always say? Like, what can a guy do for me? Right? What can a guy do for me? You know, can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? Think about it, right? If you get able to do this, providing and making you feel good, he's literally building you. If this guy's a provider, he's a builder, right? I'm not saying that's the type of guy you want, but think about what you want. Think about what you want in this person. And if you've got it in the beginning, the thing that you got, right? Is it the very things that ended up going against you later on in the relationship? The goodness, the guys building you up, giving you compliments, telling you how beautiful you are, telling you how sweet you are, looking into your eyes and rubbing on your face and just doing the most, love bombing you. That building you up, ain't that what you was attracted to? And then he ripped that shit from underneath you. He ripped the rug from underneath you. Mm-hmm. And then what type of guy did he show you he was later? Mm-hmm. So you're attracting the guy with your weaknesses. And I'm not calling you weak. I'm saying weakness as in your insecurities. You have to check your insecurities. And I'm going to keep saying it. I got something for men too, but we ain't talking about men right now. I'm talking about you ladies. Your insecurities is going to keep those fuck ass guys coming around time and time again, because like wolves, they can smell it. They can feel it. They can see it from afar, and you don't see that it's a wolf. All you see that it's another guy that looks like this. He's cute. He looks like this. He's cute. He looks like this. He's cute. You get what I'm saying? He talks to you like this. He treats you like this. All that good shit that you get in the honeymoon phase. And then once the honeymoon phase wears out, yep, it all falls apart. It all falls apart. So just check your shit, ladies. Check your shit. I'm not bagging you, but check your shit. Figure out where your weaknesses are. If you feel like you need a gym, get the fucking gym. If you feel like you need a counselor, a psychiatrist, or what the fuck ever, a shrink, whatever. If you feel like you need one, get one. Get one. If you feel like you need a friend, you need to talk to somebody. Find somebody. Talk to somebody. If you need to vent, you need to get it out because you got some shit bottled up inside. Get it out. Stop holding on to shit. Stop holding on to it. What I'm talking about is daddy issues, mommy issues. You've had somebody maybe grape or put their hands on you when you was younger or something, and you still ain't let go of it. You still holding on to it, and every once in a while it comes out in the form of anger and aggression. Get around some people who can help you figure out how to deal with that. Because if it's coming out in any way, those guys that I'm talking about, oh, they hear it too. They hear it too. Because I've heard it, and I'm not that type of dude. So when I'm dealing with a woman and she's telling me all her insecurities, she's saying this and she's saying this, and she loves the way that I talk to her and treat her, I'm not the type of guy that's going to rip the rug from underneath her and start treating her like shit. I'm not that type of dude. But if I was, I see how easy it would be. I see exactly how easy it would be, because she's already in love with me. She already loved me. She already this. I see how easy it could be to rip the rug from underneath her. So that narcissist that comes in there and he does that, I see why he did it. She fell in love with all the shit. And so, like I'm saying, when I tell this lady, when I've told ladies, baby, you really got to think about what you're doing. You really got to think about what you're saying. If you got some issues, don't talk about your certain issues to the dude. Go get somebody before you get with a dude. Go get somebody. Talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Get these insecurities looked at. Get this shit. You know what I'm saying? Talk to some people. Get around some people that you can let this out without being in pain. You know what I'm saying? Find a way to suppress that shit, or at least get it out. Let it vent it. Get it out. You have to, so that the person that you get with don't identify these flaws and these weaknesses and take advantage of you. So going back to the very thing that I said, broken women are the easiest women to take advantage of because of your insecurities, your flaws, and the shit that you've been through. Daddy issue, that women with daddy issues, ooh, they the worst ones. Let me rephrase that. Because I said worst. I don't mean worst. I mean the best. The best. Women with daddy issues are the best ones for a narcissist to come into, because he'll come in there and try to fill that role, make you fall in love with him and all this. But your traits from having daddy issues will start to pour out. It'll start to pour out. And when he gets sick and tired and fed up, that same narcissist probably had mommy and daddy issues also. So when his shit comes out, your shit comes out, you all done trauma bonded and got together, this motherfucker ripped the rug from underneath you, and you more fucked up than he is. He's fucked up for a different reason. You're fucked up from daddy issues. This motherfucker's just an asshole with daddy issues or mommy issues. Now you see what's going on? So you really, if you have daddy issues, ladies, if you have daddy issues, you need to figure out a way to deal with this shit, to talk to somebody, get around some people, whatever. Talk about it more so that it don't bother you as much. Most of y'all just keep that shit suppressed. And when it does come out in aggression and anger, it does. If you got the other issues that I was talking about, the somebody putting their hands on you and all that shit when you was younger and all that, if you got that issues, there's some guys that will come along and they'll make love to your mind. And then you'll finally open up and you'll be comfortable with sharing your body, and they'll take advantage of your body. And when I say take advantage, they will be taking advantage. You will be falling in love with what they doing. Right. And before you know it, they're treating you the same way that whoever took advantage of you before, they're treating you the same way that them people did. And at some point, when you finally feel it, you're going to be disgusted with what's going on. But what did you do? What did you do? You got attracted to something too soon without knowing who the fuck it was. And when it finally came out, you done let the wrong motherfucker in. And the fact that you let the wrong motherfucker in, you can't always change it. Can't always change it. So you got to be careful, ladies. Again, you have to be careful. I'm going to keep on saying it. You have to be careful. Everybody ain't out here to actually love you. It's some people out here that's out here to love on you. And they are not the same. They're not the same. So think about what I'm saying. Put a little time and attention into yourself. heal a little bit. Take the time to heal. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying if you want a relationship, I ain't saying you got to leave the relationship in order to heal and then come back. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is take the time to actually put into use so that you can actually heal and then have a good relationship. It's not hard to do. You just have to put the work in, and you have to be willing to not take your bullshit out and put it on somebody else. The moment you take your bullshit and you put it on somebody else's plate, you playing your high card. And when you play your high card, they see what hand you holding. And that narcissist now knows how to play the situation. You did that. You did that. So take heed to what I'm saying and see what you can do for yourself. Until next time, have a good night. They are so full of the cap, man. I can't take it, need to break it. If